Welcome back, Clashers. Ryotin CCG here, and I'm so excited. We got something new here. Again, this video is not sponsored by Rising Empire Studios, but it'd be super dope if they did. But, as we all know, we're just a couple of weeks from Genesis Returns, and I have something here. It's not the Awakening. It's not Clash Grounds. It's not Unrivaled. It's a booster box of Genesis Return. I'm super excited for set 4. I'll say each set has changed the game in some aspects. I guess you could say set 1, it was static. Set 2 introduced the portal. And in set 3, really introduced like just opening up more playstyles and more cards. This one, I feel will be the exact same way. I feel like it's going to hinder the first 3 sets? No. I feel like it's really going to expand on the Harbingers and also bring in Genesis. But enough of my rambling. I have some sleeves here. And I have a trusty pocket knife. And I'm excited to crack into this box. I'm so excited. We got Kilimanjaro on the side. Diving into the world of Alpha Clash. Again, we have 58 commons, 47 uncommons, 40 rares, 15 epics in this set. 5 iconics, 2 legendaries, 1 alpha rare, 1 promo. It does not mention the IM cards in the gold art, which I think is going to be a surprise when you open it up. But we kind of already seen it, so let's crack the box open how we normally do. And I'm going to go through these packs and see what we get. Right now, all of the cards are available on TTS for you to look at. So the promo box topper, you get Krunk's Plan. Is only 1 in there, unlike Unrivaled where you had 2 different ones. So this is crazy. My hands are shaking. This is my first pack of Genesis Returns. I did not make it out to Miami, so I did not get to participate in the pre-release. So this, for me, is my first experience. And let's go ahead and look into this. We'll bring the camera down just a tad bit so we can see these cards. Oh, that's how far I can go. I don't like that. We have Shadowlight, Lustrous Force, Genesis. We're going to go through these little fast, and I'll pop the cards up on screen so you can read along with it. Genesis Fighter, Tatter Shackleblade, Machina Preparing to Fight, Purging Heart, Cybernetic Recall, Grenade Launcher, which is a contender weapon, which was, do believe was introduced in set 3. And then our first epic, already starting off with an epic, we do have Kilimanjaro Magma Guardian. This one is exclusive. Enter, discard 1 card, then draw 1 card. At the start of your turn, you may banish a card from your Oblivion. If you do, target contender loses 1 health. If that card had an initial cost of 4 or more, the contender loses 2 health instead. That's our first epic. No foil on here, but we do have Sacrificial Strength, which is 0 cost trap. So we'll go ahead and put our epic in our sleeve. And we'll go ahead and continue. But let me know in the comment section down below what deck or cards you're looking for in Genesis Return. I know I am definitely going to be playing Kilimanjaro and also looking forward to upgrading that land. We have Killshot, Sadistic Strategy, Morak, another Shadowlight card. Shadowlight is a nice type card. We have Genesis in here. We do have the Coggin Contender, Restoring Presence, I Am Creation. This card is awesome. And then we have our first foil, and the foil on this is so nice. I hope it picks up on camera, which is Magnate Patient Villain. And our rare is Altering Potential. We'll put our foil to the side. And we're just going to go side by side. Open these up. And again, the packs are 10 cards per pack. I'm not sure if that's less than the other ones. Do I have a pack somewhere? No, 9. Yeah, it was 9 originally. All right, we have Genesis, Moxie, nice. Molten Craig, Ballistic Shield, Weaponized System, another Genesis Fuel for Battle, Shadow Lash, Disrupting Presence, and our foil is Coggin Armor Assailant. And then, oh, look at that. We have a foil rare, which is Kilimanjaro. That is nice. I love getting double foil packs. I am super excited for it. And of course, we have a Clash kit here that we open up probably another day and probably do some battles with that as well. We have Coggin, Smash Through, Embrace the Darkness, Sacred Banishment. This card is awesome. Card play, puts every Clash card being played on top of his owner's deck. So basically, you just get rid of it. Balance of Power. Dark Bargain. Another Shadow Lash. Resurging Fire. And we have Molten Greg foil. And we have Shadowlight Recovering. So I am pulling a lot of Kilimanjaro cards already. I do hope to get some I Am Demises. Those cards are pretty awesome. We do have Koggin. Preparing for a Fight. Recruiting the Best. Kill Shot. Tattered. Eternal Dragon token. I would love to get this in foil. Noxious Alleyway. Samurai Recall. Then we do got Koggin's Smoldering Striker. This is for the Koggin deck. And then we have Diminished, which would be great in some of my Diminished decks. So far, only one Epic. And here, I don't think the Epic pull rates have increased from before. I do believe it was 4. I think that's still the same way, but you have more chances to buy the boxes and get more Epics you're looking for. We have Earth Gem. Under Pressure, the new Clash buff. Grasp of Power. Incoming Mortar. Genesis, and we also have the Genesis Contender, which is dope. I know a lot of people are very excited to play Genesis. Kilimanjaro, this is our first bound card of us pulling. This one's for green-black, so again, you run green-black decks. You can put a bound card, and you kind of have both those colors unlocked, as well as Lord Crumb, which is black-blue. And then we have Kilimanjaro President. Yeah, I'm getting all my Kilimanjaro cards, and Rotten Reputation. I always say every single set, the art or the foiling just gets better and better. I still feel like Rising Empire is trying to find that this is our standard, but I do love the art changing, the foiling. I do like this one. It's just a lot more cleaner. It's not that not crackling. It's just straight foil, which I do enjoy that a lot more. Rooftop Tower. Another Koggin. The Strategy, the Aftermath. Magnetic Observing. I Am Victory. So this is one of the I Am cards. Very, very powerful for Conquest decks. If you control Conquest Contender, it costs 1 less to play, so make it 2. Until the end of your turn, target Contender or Clash card you control gets +1/+1. And trigger Victory, you may exhaust target engage Clash card. And if the portal's open, you can engage target Clash card. So again, this card just sets up Conquest decks. And then you have I Am Decay, so that's nice to have both of those back to back. And then we got Foil Koggin. This is a white-green one. Then we also have another Kilimanjaro. I'll say this box is heavying on Kilimanjaro, which, again, I'm excited for, because, again, it is one of the first decks that I want to build. Weapon system. We have the new Flare, another Grasp of Power, Incoming Mortar. Karate Dojo, Molten Craig, awesome. Vigilant Defense, Earth Stratosphere, and then we have another Epic here, which is Reaper's Embrace. This is a counterattack, banish target attacking Clash card, which is awesome for 5. And that Clash card had a research cost of 3 or less. You put a black Clash card with a research cost of 3 or less from Oblivion in the Clash Zone. I think for it being 5 and being in your hand, it's a little bit too expensive. But again, I still like the idea of it. Then we have Major Dean. Reaper's Embrace, I don't think is a card that I would play often, but it's a card that I would definitely keep probably in the binder for if anything else comes out to kind of help that 5 cost. But being able to bring a card for 3 or less back is extremely powerful. Remember Battle, Purging Heart, Darkness, Mortar, Moxie. We do got that Shadowlight card, and the cool thing about Shadowlight, it is a double contender, so I think that is awesome. I probably might play around with that, but the deck to me it seems very complicated. Apex, another Apex. Then we have I Am Victory Foil, which makes me extremely happy. So I have 2 of those already in the main stage. Yeah, so in one box, I kind of have my upgraded Conquest deck already done. All right, we have another Earth Gem, very powerful weapon. Torian Manila, Dragonheart, which is a Clash buff for green now. This one gives +2/+2 to contender. Yeah, it only does target contender, so it's on target contender, so that's pretty cool. But it's a Shield, Koggin, Molten Craig. I'm getting a lot of Molten Craigs. Kilimanjaro, Conquest, Revving Up. This card is also awesome. And I got my first foil contender. It is a Genesis contender. Didn't think I'll get a foil one, but I'm okay with that, so we'll put that to the side. And maybe build a foil. Maybe start building a Genesis deck too. It's one of the decks that I am least interested in, but it is a deck that I feel like will be very, very powerful in the set 4 meta. Dojo, Death, Eclipse Form, Clarity, Lin. Okay, this is another card I would love to have more of. So again, this is just worse than the Lin Diminished deck. When it enters, your opponent diminishes 1, then it's defeated, they diminish another 1, so that's another card I definitely want to get more of. Manila, Armor Operation. Magnate, this is good for green-red decks, so again, you pesty players will love having this. And yes! Another Lin, so I have 2 of those, 1 foil, 1 non-foil. That's definitely going in my Lin deck today. Alright, I don't know how many packs we opened up, but I'm going to say we're probably halfway through the box already. And only got 2 epics, no IR yet, but we'll continue looking. Armor Salient, Balance of Power, Jali, Kagen, Nanite. This card is great too. We do have that reprint of War. This has a new skill on there. This is not the War that comes in the Clash kit. This is the War with the new errata text on there. So again, if you want to switch out your Wars, this is how you'll do it. I Am Chaos, which is War's Chaos card. Again, this just creates tokens. It works very, very well with the new War inside of the Clash kit. We have Weber. And we do have that foil version of Haven Quick-Witted, which is for blue-white. This card would be awesome, again, in my Lin deck, because it is blue-white. So now I have access to the card very, very early. And then we have the 5-cost Pestilence. I'm excited for bound cards. I feel like they just allow for easier plays of what you keep in your hand with your resource. But I always say you need to find a way to discard those cards, unless you want to play them. But they're very costly because they do require you to play, one of each color. So I like to just get one of my open hand and kind of find ways to discard the other ones. Now I do got Kilimanjaro Interfering, I forget the name, Shallite, Dragonheart, new Mean Street cards, Shallite, another Kilimanjaro. Yeah, I'm building Kilimanjaro. Red Black Moxie, which works so well with the new Moxie in this set. Erupting Force. And we have another epic, which is our Shallite. And this is the one that it makes all other Clash cards. This attack and defense become 2/2. This card is so busted. I can say so much about this card, but it is so good. It's a 5-cost. Trigger enter into the end-turn Clash cards your opponent control can't have their attacks or defense power increased by card effects. And then each other Clash card, attack and defense become 2/2. And this card gets +1 for each Clash card your opponent control when attacked. Again, this card is not just in Shallite. You can play this in any deck that you're running black, because it does require 2 black pip. But again, it just literally nukes the board, and then it gets power for each of those cards that lost their power. Like if they gain attack or lost attack due to its effect, he gets +1. So your opponent has a huge board out. You drop this, now you have something that's super high. Like, I love this card. More Shallite card. We can speed through this a little bit more. We've pretty much seen these cards already. We're kind of looking more for our epics and our IRs. I Am Demise. Oh, beautiful card to have. This card, basically, if you are on death, it costs 2 to play. And you send a target Clash card to Oblivion, and then you grab one from your Oblivion and play it, as long as it doesn't have exclusive. Unrivaled. Card is amazing. So you can easily put high-cost cards in your discard, bring them back, take some life. Again, if you're having a 6-card cost powerhouse on turn 2, you pretty much are in a drive seat from there. And we have Valiant Defense, and we have Entering the Gambit. Alright, on to some more packs. Again, we're going to kind of speed through these last ones because we have pretty much seen all the common uncommons and common uncommons. Got another Lin, so I have 3 of those now. Weapon System, Balance of Power, Tattered Shadowblade, Magnate. And we got that Pestilence. This card, you enter, you discard 1 card. I don't know how that's going to be played yet, but we'll see. Yeah, because it's not your opponent. You're the one who's discarding cards. So I have no idea how you would even play that card. All right. Shadowblade, Death. Control the Situation. This is another card we have not seen yet. It's counterplay. You may only write this trap card. Your opponent plays a Clash card. Engage a Clash card control, and it enters the game. So this is good against Torque decks. You can kind of, because again, it's counterplay. So they have their Torques out and they play Here Comes the Boom. You can go ahead and activate this trap, rest their Torque, and now they kind of lose that power. So again, this is a good card to have in Torque. I say if you're running white, play that in your sideboard because it just will work. Kilimanjaro, finally. Haven, you don't. Love this card too. Conquest, red, white. And we also got that, we don't see this one, but we also got the Shao-Light Contender, and it does, both sides come foiled. I love that. So again, I want my foil contenders. And then we got that Weber rare foil. I do want more of these Krungs planned, because I feel like this card is good, not just in Krung deck, just any black deck in general, or any deck that's running black. Balance of Power, Grabs. We have Gorbin Scourge, Sacred Banishment, Nanite, Land Scheming. This is an exclusive card. It's uncommon. First time we're seeing this. And when your opponent diminishes one or more cards, the board is closed. You may draw one card. This effect only triggers once per turn. And then we have probably one of the best cards in set 4 that has came out. And this is definitely skill drain if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! If a card will interplay with a trigger interfect, the effect does not trigger. So basically, it negates trigger interfects for everyone. That's why this card is great. So if you're playing your deck and you're not really playing a lot of trigger enters, this card is great. Again, it's skill drain. We know how good skill drain was in Yu-Gi-Oh! We know what happened to skill drain. It got banned. I can see this card definitely make up the ban list because it just limits how your opponent can play unless they equip to deal with relics. Weapon Depot is our foil. I would say one thing about the packs, every single set, they're either super easy to open or super hard to open. My fear is always chipping the edges of cards. Control Situation, Morak, Kagen, Aftermath, Sacred Banishment, Shao-Light, Haven Quick-Witted, love that card. Main Streak, and then we have Air Assault as our next rare foil. Alright. Kagen, we have our 4th copy of Lin, so again, I can upgrade my Lin deck finally. that's gonna be great. I'm gonna play that soon. Under Pressure, then it's the only 2nd copy we have of that. Kagen, Magnate, Major Dean, Shao-Light, and we have our last epic, I believe, and that is Genesis the Oppressor. And Genesis the Oppressor, if you play this card from Research Zone, you can rate 2 resources. And then counterattack, you may engage any number of blue resources you control for the next damage. This card is really, really powerful. And again, I want to say that if we're looking through it here again, but the full rate still might be 4 epics per box, and with an increase of 15, you definitely will be buying a lot of singles from Ryotin CCG or cracking open a lot of boxes to get those epics that you need. Shaolin, Dragonheart, Genesis, Kilimanjaro, Shao-Light, and our legendary, wow, actually popped a legendary in the box, is Dragon Helm. Oh, wow. The foiling on this is crazy, but Dragon Helm is the way to actually get the Kagen Eternal Dragon off, but you definitely need this card. Popping a legendary, that's actually pretty dope. I'm not sure, again, if it's 1 legendary per box or was this box just lucky, but I do get a legendary for a Dragon Helm. It's crazy because of other pieces for this. One of them is an epic, one's a rare, one's an uncommon. So I would say, I think Kagen might be one of the most expensive decks to build due to its pieces being higher rarity, which I'm okay with. We have Killshot, Root 2 Tire, Magnate, another Kagen, Weapon Depot, and then we have Sonic Grenade, which is our foil rare. And Sonic Grenade, again, if you're playing the grenade deck, that card is really, really troublesome because basically it just makes your opponent play your game, which I like that in set 4. I will say if anything in set 4, the game has come basically more, you have more control options out there. All right, we got Lin the Miniature, so we have the copies of those. Morak, we have more Kagen. Nova Token, we did not get that yet, so we have that now. Grenade Launcher, again, works really well with Sonic Grenade. Certain Presence. And then we have our IR, which is Under Pressure. If you don't know, the buff cards are the ones that become IR. So again, if you're looking forward to max ready your deck, get those IRs is dope, definitely dope for me when to play Kilimanjaro and also using Under Pressure like Death decks and even playing it inside of Krung. Getting IRs is what I want, and then we have our foil Diminish. And this is where the sadness kicks in. We are down to our final 2 packs. I believe we got everything out of here that we actually could. Foil-wise, it's high rarity, but let's go ahead and see what we get. Maybe we get lucky and pull, I don't know, an AR. That would be insane. Genesis, Shao Light, and then we do get that reprint Machida foiled. Did not expect to have that, but we do. And I think this one would have Moxie in it, because I don't think I pulled a single Moxie contender yet. And each box does come with it, so this one should have Moxie and the Portal contender here. Then we have Dark Bargain. So this strategy, Under Pressure, dope. Purging Heart, Ballistic Shield. We have the Badge token, which I forgot all about that as well. Garrison, Kilimanjaro, and then our Kagen, and then Clarity, which is, again, this card is so amazing. That is our box. So just to recap, we did get 1 IR, 1 Legendary Dragon Helm, 1 Genesis Suppressor, Shao Light, Reaper's Embrace, and then that Epic Kilimanjaro. Again, if you like this box as I do, I can't wait to start building some decks. Let me know in the comment section down below. What deck are you more interested in building out of this set? Weird enough, I did not get Moxie, or maybe I missed it, but I didn't get a single Moxie in here. So it looks like I'm not building a Moxie deck out of the gates, but I will be starting to build my Kilimanjaro, because I'm going to build a Kilimanjaro deck, but I'm going to be using Alpha Hunters in it. If you want to see that deck profile, let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, this has been Ryotin. Catch you in the next one.
I step into the ring, ready for the fight. With a hunger in my eyes, I'm taking flight. I walk with confidence, I wear the crown. Ain't no one gonna knock me down. I'm the Alpha, the king.